Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Looks like there is no rest for today. There is no break, Jericho. We went out and we are right back because we want to jump right into the action. The next match that we have lined up in front of us is as salty as the previous one, but with so much more respect involved, right? Because this is NU Anarchy, the budding, out of nowhere, almost superhero, almost fairy tale like journey here so far, for a Filipino team rising up to this stage at the Garena Invitationals. And they have an opportunity to face off against the previous kings of the Garena Invitationals, NRX Jeremiah 2911.
I
I don't
mean,
know what to expect.
I'll be honest with you. It's the same as me, but if I could give out an award to NUAA, they're the surprise team of the year. That's it for me. Like straight up, I'll give that to them. And NRX, they're just the legendary NRX team. If you say their name, it's just there already. And now we did see a glimpse of what happened before, AJ. It was a 2-1, but that was only a best of 3. And let's see what's gonna happen here, AJ.
Oh, and now you, Anarchy, the something special. Smoke, Casey, Babe, and D-Boy, Skirt, as well as Owen will step in here for one more opportunity, one more chance. This time, they get it done or they get out. Can they get it done against... Okay, look, it seems almost impossible. If NU Anarchy actually gets this win, NU Anarchy might even go all the way up there and be flat out Garena Invitationals champion, okay? Because that's the quality of NRX. I don't know if they can overcome this squad, Jerry.
I mean, yeah, they're going up against NRX Jeremiah 2911. They have Whoopi, Candy, Jay-Z, Idra, Kia, and Crush. And just looking at these boys, they're ready to show why they are and still are the best team in this tournament. But they're not. It's not going to be an easy battle going up against the Philippine champions, which is NUAA. But it's at this point, as a coach and as part of the Philippine scene, it's really hard to just, it's really hard. I don't really know who to give it this one. I mean, I could easily go with NRX, but then again, NUAA, like we said, AJ, they might show some strategies that we don't even see, because in the group stage they were just having fun, and now it's at times it's the real thing now, AJ.
Okay, in previous competitions, right? Because we've seen NRX Jeremiah 2911 not really entering the pro scene a lot. They've really been hiding a lot of their pro strategies from the world. But today, we get to see it all out. But it is good that is better on the average kills, on the assist as well, on the deaths he's better, on the points he's better. And you, Anarchy, is this gonna be what we see later on as well? But I feel like it's not a great comparison, right? Because Kurt going up against Whoopi, who's most of the time in there with his snipes, and Whoopi's more of a one shot, one kill sort of a guy, right? He's not gonna leave any scraps for his team members to pick up. So, but either way though, Jericho, we know no matter how many head-to-heads they show us, it's gonna be a crazy one.
Yes, and it is. And AJ, surprisingly, NUAA did not win the coin toss. And we were talking about this. If they do win the coin toss, will they go for firing range? But we do see NRX picking standoff. Ooh, okay. Standoff. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they were going to go for something else, but they want to get straight in the action. I know this is one of their best maps, and standoff for NRX is going to be a good pick. Can NUAA manage to make something out of here, AJ?
I think they might. I don't know, right? Because this could be mind games coming in from NRX. NRX might just want to show. They might just want to show the almighty squad that, hey, it's not only you who can play at standoff. We can get down and dirty as well. Crash this time picked up by NU Anarchy. And this is not the first time NU Anarchy has done this. And I believe this is after going in and seeing how many teams actually pick Crash for Search and Destroy. The answer is not many. How many times has NU Anarchy done this? Very many a times. They are very confident. Let's see if that pays off, Jericho.
Yes, and we do see for domination, it's going to be Summon and Crossfire being banned off. And we're going right back into standoff. And we do see, as I would call, the RSG style. Let's see. Let's see if they're gonna do the same, or is it gonna be a different story of them winning games 1 and 3 if they're winning their map picks. And then for
I like
number 4, NU Anarchy chooses Summit, AJ.
you know the love that I have for NU Anarchy, right? Something
Yes.
special. But if NRX picks standoff one more time, okay. So and destroy the final. They go in for a guarantee, right? But I feel
Yeah.
like the first 2 map picks for NRX is a clear warning and a message being sent out to the almighty squad that you get ready for us because we are coming. We are bringing the fight to you. Now, that's a lot of confidence being decked up. They are challenging their future opponents for tomorrow when they are fighting someone who might be able to rip it away today. Will that confidence be overconfidence and turn out against them? NU Anarchy will be able to show us Jericho.
Yeah, and AJ, actually, I'm just gonna look at game number 4. Number 4, I thought they were gonna pick firing range, but it was Summit. But then again, here we go. Game number 1. It's gonna be battle for this first hill, and who's gonna get this early lead and that rotation, AJ.
Okay, so NRX Jeremiah 29-11. We've not seen them in action for a long time. And yes, we did go into the group thing, but trust me when I say I've seen NRX play so many times. They would not be curious at all at the group stage. This is their serious gameplay. Let's see how they take it up against these other squads. It's going to be NU Anarchy opening up the game very cleanly, picking up those early points down at the hotel yard. Can they keep that up? They need to keep this momentum. They need to shock NRX. They need to shock and paralyze NRX. That's the only way they can get this match, Jericho.
Yes, and as we do see, it is going to be an early lead for NUA actually, and as you can see, NRX actually flipped the spawns. They're not actually in the favorable spawning, and they have to flip it. But if you look at the map, AJ, 3 players of NUA actually already in the new one, and they are actually set up. And let's see how they're going to hold this. They do have that big lead right now, AJ.
That's 31-12. Not too much at all. You guys know how hard it works. One full hard point, 50 points, easy in there. A squad like NRX, they'll pull it off with their eyes closed. But against a squad as hungry as NU Anarchy, this is what I'm talking about. Whether that overconfidence might or scared just blazing through NRX Jeremiah 29-11. And Idra will put him in his place. But for how long? As AC on the crazy defense in here. And it looks like the warehouse belongs to NU Anarchy territory.
And yeah, as we could see, it's like the same story from RC and Almighty. Look at the kill feed. All NU Anarchy and NRX not having the best of games right now, but they do have 20 seconds. They could try to make this contest, but I feel like they should just really rotate, AJ, and set up for that new one, get that whole 60 to be right back at the game, AJ.
NU Anarchy taking match number 1. Is this that dream? Is this the dream that they just thought might never come true? But once again, I beg you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't count NRX Jeremiah out just yet. One full hard point. They may be able to catch this back. NU Anarchy needs to do it now. They need to capture house. They need to reset the spawn. If they can get it done, Jericho, it will be monumental with those defense. Skird might be able to eliminate all of them with the Sparrow. You know the proximity damage in here with the 2 Bs, and he gets it. Skird with that almighty overtake for NU Anarchy. And this is it, Jericho. 35 seconds, and we might just see NRX take their first blow in this match.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's happening. Skird just making the play for the team, and NRX are scrambling right now, scrambling. They did get in that hill, but they only managed to get like 11 points, but they're just getting destroyed left and right. NRX is not having the best right now, but rotations, this is where NU have to take advantage and put them right to sleep, because this is going to be the huge hill. And look at number 3, AJ. Owen's already there alone.
Oh, yeah, man. He's not alone. Look at this. NRX Crush as he goes in here for the approach. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for something special. The boys from the Philippines. Filipino represent. There is a reason why there are 2 squads at the Garena Invitational from the Philippines. Because the talent pool within the Philippines when it comes to Call of Duty Mobile, oh my lord, it's just so huge. As NU Anarchy steps back in here to bake that bread, NRX will kick them right out. Ace Key with the attempt, gets flushed out. Hydra, beautiful defense, and gets that backup from his team members as well. And it looks like NRX Jeremiah 2911 will be able to defend this for a little bit longer. Sparrow in hand, Candy, nobody can touch the sweet little Candy.
Well, here we go, AJ. Now NRX slowly coming back. They're going to be managing to get this point. This is important for them. They do need this. And it's going to be a 77 to 106 after they get everything here. And now NUA is actually getting pressured. You know, they're having a hard time closing out. They did get that early lead. But as you can see, someone has to make the play. And this is the play, AJ.
Oh no, they needed to stop earlier already. They go in for the play. They got suckered into that one. NRX wanted them to do it. Jay-Z with the solo hold. They want to play for the hotel yard. They should have gone in there and set up their defenses. But then again, the hotel yard is not really a place to rush into. XS1 Goliath steal coming through. Are we going to be able to see? No steal. They haven't picked it up. Crush manages to get that. And it looks like NRX Jeremiah will be attempting that comeback gameplay right in here. Whoopi with a two-piece for himself. QQ9 Rampage, and it's going to be crushed with a peak. Oh no, XS1 Goliath almost gotten taken down, but I don't know if that defense with that FHK just didn't do that much damage on Crush. And here's the thing, Jericho, it takes an XS1 to take Crush down. What if Crush is in an XS1?
Well, now, as you can see, the double Goliath coming in for NRX. They're going to try to get all this time. I know no one got in for the 40 seconds, but the 20-second hill is just what they need. They dropped a lot of score streaks, and Candy's still alive with 6 HP, just trying to get that time. But the rotation's coming in here. Remember, the last time this hill came through, NUA managed to get in here, but here it's going to be here now, AJ. The score is getting closer and closer, AJ.
Crush is still alive. This guy is unkillable even when he doesn't have the XS1 suit. Look at the 3 XS1 suit in here with the defense. And NRX Jeremiah 2911. They might be able to close this game off. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they call them the comeback kings for a reason. But NU Anarchy may be able to close them off, shut them down. Can they do it to their senpais? Because we are down and dirty at the warehouse, and the XS1 galore comes through for NRX. One XS1 right in front of him, crushed with the absolute damage. This is raw. This is absolute raw gameplay from the Philippines, and it's crazy, Jericho.
It is very crazy, and they need to contest this. Just a little bit more time. I think NRX can close it out here. They might be able to close it out and end the game here. And what the turnaround, AJ? NRX never count them out. And just like that, 8 more seconds, AJ. Can NRX take this home?
Absolutely. What was I begging you guys? I begged you. I pleaded. Do not count NRX Jeremiah 2911 out, no matter how big the points gap. And it was such a huge gap at the start. I believe what it was somewhere around the 70, 80 to about 20.
AJ,
This is why they are called the Kings of Garena.
The choke. They choked. They had it in their hands. It was a choke, AJ. It was.
There's no way that was a choke, because NU Anarchy played that to perfection. NRX didn't want to go in for the annihilation. And you saw the strategy, you saw the build-up. They were very tactical. They calculated each and every single one of those points. They only made the push when we started to go into the bakery, because until Hardpoint number 4, the game was controlled. The game was on a lockdown by NU Anarchy, which is the reason why they were at the 70-point mark. But here's the problem. When NU Anarchy was at that 70-point mark, and they were picking up all of these points, building up towards that, we always saw NRX going in and challenging for those spots. But the moment, the minute, that very second that NRX Jeremiah 2911 wanted to guard those points, NU Anarchy couldn't do anything to take it back.
Yeah, you're right on that, especially on that 4th hill, AJ. Remember, I pointed out that Owen was there first. He was there first, but it just, he didn't have help from his teammates. His teammates were still challenging P3 with like 10 seconds. I'm like, all you had to do was rotate to the next one and the game would be over. But, you know, I think they just got in their heads a little bit too more. I know they were enjoying, because Skurd was dropping these numbers. You know, he was making these plays. And then his teammates could have joined him with the 30 bomb. And then NRX just was calm, cool, collected. And in the end, the triple Goliath setup, that was beautiful.
I'm speechless because this is Call of Duty Mobile perfection. And here's the thing. That game was not for NU Anarchy. The game was not even for the audience. That game, that display was for the Almighty. That was a warning for tomorrow. I told you. Unfortunately, based on the map picks, NU Anarchy might not stand a chance in here. The mountain that they have to overcome is just... No one can do it right now.
Enemy down.
And we do see game number 2 already in SND. And, this might be just NUAA. They need to win this, but they might be down, and that momentum is with NRX. But they do have Bayman, AJ. So let's see what's going to happen if he can make a play.
A golden bat boy. He hasn't pulled out that golden bat at all in the Arena Invitational that much. And that shows that he listens. He's got his ears wide open and he respects. He has grown so much in that Philippines championship, just in that short duration. And NU Anarchy come in here as grown men, as Whoopi takes Bayman out of the equation with a headshot. Don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. He fell in love with the snipes when he saw Whoopi come in here for the play. Just like that, it's a 3-3 situation. This is the opener match. This is the warm-up, Jericho. Let's see who takes it.
And yes, we do see 1v3. It's all up to Jay-Z. Captain Jay-Z trying to make a play, but it's a little bit too late for that. 1-0. And now NUAA gets that first breather that they need. And they have to get this win, actually. It's a must win for them, AJ, because they did choose this map. And it's going to be unfortunate if they lose this. But then, like you said a while ago, they're going up against NRX. So it's going to be really hard. And let's see how NRX responds to that first round.
Yeah, but we also have to remember, right, that NU Anarchy is one of the best search and destroy teams in here at the Arena Invitationals. And I've compared their IQ plays to only Almighty, because Almighty is just all the way up top, right? Aski with the one piece in there, doesn't go in for the second shot. The play is just too fast for him. And Jay-Z, oh my God. How do you move like that, Jericho?
I mean, I couldn't even follow him, and AC just said, you know what, just take me out already. And now we can see the push come in, actually. They're trying to make this play here. Crush will make that play, can take him out. This is a 1v1 go back, but oh, Bayman! Bayman says no, AJ! And just like that, it's a 1v3 off the D-Mors.
Are you
lost that round, but it's not over yet.
NRX takes one quick one back. See, that was an all-out brawl, and that's the only way NRX can win this against NU Anarchy at Crash. They need to go in for an all-out brawl. The moment they fall into a position where they allow NU Anarchy to control the pace of the game on Crash, it's game over. NU Anarchy will take it away from their senpais.
Yes, and remember, Crash is a very one-sided map. So I think NRX is just trying to play it on their side and trying to get some kills. But then, you know, it's going to be a really good time here to stack up those rounds in order for them to get that huge lead.
In here on the prowl, seeing if or not he can take down a couple of more players, opening up the match for his squad. And NU Anarchy Bayman with that shot, but misses. Oh, the second one as well. So unlike the golden bad boy. And NU Anarchy might pay for that, and Jay-Z takes him out of the equation. Bayman not going to be too happy at all, but Skirt as well as Demos, they do more than what is required of them in this round. Whoopi with his quick scopes cannot do anything as Owen takes him out from the back. QQ9 action just too spicy. Candy solo KRM in hand, the bomb as well. It's going to be Demos who shuts it down as NU Anarchy picks up point number 2.
And just like that, now it's 2-1, AJ. But as we can see, you know, NRX is having a hard time now because they've been red. You know, they tried to make that rush play, but slowly but surely, NUAA is actually stacking more of a side, and NRX is just trying to make some kills here, trying to get those early picks. But it's really hard to get the picks here and Crush, AJ.
Whoopi opens it up early. Oh, with a 2-piece as well. Demos and Owen taken out. Whoopi on freaking fire. And NU Anarchy needs to control the pace better. Skirt takes Whoopi out, but Crush gets it done against Bayman, which means NU Anarchy is gonna lose this. Aski, the solo one player left in here. 4 versus 1. What can he do? Bomb being planted as well. Bring that clock down to 45 seconds. It's game over. NRX will equalize things unless Aski can show us godly gameplay right now.
Yes, and actually, as soon as I said a while ago that they need to make a pick, Whoopi just got me a double kill. And yeah, this should be a round for NRX, but unless AC just does something unbelievable. But I doubt he can do that with all the NRX boys aiming at him. And now it's a 2-2. So back and forth we go, AJ. And this is going to be the last round for offense for NRX. Maybe they like that defensive side. And then maybe NUAA likes the offense. Let's see what's going to happen in this round number 5, AJ.
Yeah, once you go in for the high-rise plant, right, it's a lockdown, especially if you are outnumbering the opposition, because the entry through Clash Run as well as the high building yard, neither one provides you any sort of protection. You just need to be really fast, need to be really lucky with those slides as well. Skirt taking Whoopi out of the equation. Early 4-4 situation. Crush in here. QQ9, melting point. He goes, turns his back, and Demos makes him pay for that. And it looks like NU Anarchy has got this one in the bag. They are controlling the pace of this match. Candy with the KRM. He shouldn't be able to do anything. 2 players right there in front of him. And if Candy makes the situation bad here for his squad, which is exactly what he does, NU Anarchy will guarantee this win for themselves.
Yes, this should secure the round for NUAA. But then again, you're going up against Jay-Z and Idra, one of the top players in the scene. And, Idra, he can still make a play with this chopper. But, look at the bomb. It's going to be on A side. And they know where is it. So I think NU, all they have to do is just really watch and not do a lot.
Complete the mission.
Well, Idra, solo player left in here. A 4-on-1. Oh, and he manages to take Oban out of the equation, but that's it. The numbers game will ensure that NU Anarchy, it's the high-rise, man. Once you control high-rise at the search and destroy and crash, it's game over. You go in there for the plant as well as the attacking team, it's game over. And NRX knows that. They drop the bomb, and this time they give it to NU Anarchy to turn things around. This comes in as the attack, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are we going to see them get this done? 5-on-5, still Whoopi, no opening frags just yet. Bayman will be going on the search. The defense, as Demos gets taken out by JC, going in for yet another, but Skirt and Bayman not only make it a little bit equal, they will try to get the advantage for themselves. But the prevention man, 3-3. Bayman, Golden Bat is out. Will he get it done?
And as we can see, the bomb carrier with Owen actually just waiting for his teammates to make a play. They're actually all spread it out. It's all going to be a 1v1 gunfight for everyone. Can they make their plays? He does win his gunfight. Now it's a 3v2. And as we can see, it's going to be a 2v3. And can NRX make a play here? But they know Bayman's
the last one to exit as NU Anarchy approach their win. 2 more rounds and they bag it.
Yeah, and AJ, like we said, it's a must-win for NUAA, and they're doing exactly that. And for NRX, Candy, he has to step up. He's still with 0 kills, and he's not having the best of games. But I think he just has to slow it down. Maybe he's trying to do too much for the team. He's trying to slow it down. And as you can see, we're gonna see a delay push for NUAA, trying to get some picks out of HG and Bayman with those snipers.
4-2 Ace Key. He needs to be careful here. NU Anarchy, if they do go ahead and lose Ace Key early, this might be trouble, and they don't understand. This is a stack on high rise by both of the squads. Idra takes Demos out with a headshot. Ace Key backs away as he knows that this is going to be trouble in paradise. Crush, he goes in for the approach, but he potatoes that jump, and he will have to fall back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are we going to be able to see Idra come in here for the push? Owen goes out, and it's going to be Ace Key with the amazing call, and Idra taken out of the equation. A 4-on-4, which means this is all equaled up. NU Anarchy can go in here for the plan, but Candy making it so much more difficult for them. Bayman out of the equation. JC with the approach as Ace Key takes him out. It's a 3-3. Absolutely nothing between the two as Skirt takes out that sweet little Candy. Oh, Ace Key! He makes Crush pay for the cheeky little chop. As NU Anarchy approach point number 5. Will the long-lost son of the mustachio, Whoopi, make that difference? This is a split. It is difficult, but he spots Skirt. He goes in for that shot. Whoopi, can he get the pull? Skirt says, get out of here, boy, and give us point number 5.
That was just, I thought NRX had that route actually, but I think they just over pushed on defense, because like when they try to kill one, they just go in there, that's a small mistake that a lot of players still do to this day, and it pays for that price. 5-2, and Crush unfortunately gets shotgun. They tried using an axe, but it should be the final round for NUA. Can they close it out against NRX? AJ, they're gonna try to do the same plays, and let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I think this is game over, man. This is NU Anarchy. There's no way they're gonna allow NRX to reverse sweep them now. As Payment takes Candy out of the equation, Demos with a beautiful play. Daisy eliminated. A 4-on-2 situation calls for Whoopi and Crush to come in here and shine. But it's not gonna be easy as Crush gets crushed. Skirt gets eliminated by Whoopi, but it's a 3-on-1 situation. What can get a golden boy? What can the best sniper from the Philippines? Let me scratch that. What can the best sniper in the world of Call of Duty Mobile achieve in here? Or has he lost his shine? Whoopi KRM push, goes in for the quick scope, doesn't get that shot off, and he will pay for it as Demos shuts him down. It looks like NU Anarchy. Beautiful comeback gameplay.